Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome. Like a peacock. I want to talk today about there's someone in my family who is struggling, and we had a definite crisis last night, and I want to express that it's okay. Like, if you are having this experience yourself, if you are having an experience that is incredibly challenging and you're watching somebody in your family suffer and struggle, that this happens all the time. This happens, we're human beings and we struggle, and one of the reasons why we struggle is because we don't accept the struggle. We don't move through it. And hi, Nancy. So we don't move through it, and we get stuck in it. So the person I'm thinking of is like absolutely refusing to know that he's in a struggle, and he's really challenged by it, and doesn't want to participate in it or do anything to change it. And so that's hard for sure, but it affects his life, it affects everyone around him, and he can't see that. So, and just really what I want to say to people is that it's okay. Like, that there's no shame in going through a struggle. I don't think there's a person on the planet who hasn't gone through a struggle. We've gone through massive struggles in our lives. Huge. And I have gone through massive struggles in my life. And I get emotional about it because this has been a hard one, a really hard one. And it's okay to have feelings. And actually, like, I did a huge session this morning where I had like a good hour and a half cry to help me move through what I'm feeling about this struggle, and so that I can think well. And I just want to really let people know that shame doesn't have to be part of this, that we hide in our homes and we think we have to manage this all by ourselves, and that there's something wrong with us and we can't share what's going on. And that is so not the case. So there's two main things today. One is that don't let shame get in your way of moving forward with your life, with helping the people around you or yourself to move forward, to get help. Just don't let shame, and I know how big shame is, and I know that it is this ugly thing that gets in our way and that keeps us frozen from getting any kind of help. And that does not have to be the case. Like, take one small step, like create an experiment and take one small step and tell one person, or get a little tiny bit of help. Or just, beyond help, just tell one person. That's what I would encourage you to do. Just one person that you can confide in. And maybe have some feelings. Like, maybe let those feelings out. Maybe express how hard it is and what's going on. And you might be surprised by how the world responds to you, because we are all human and we relate to these hard things in life, and we actually need more of this. We need more of, like, sharing our reality, sharing how hard it is, sharing what's going on for us. So absolutely work on your shame and take a risk. That's one way around shame, is to take a risk by finding someone safe, even if it's not as someone you don't know. So there's crisis lines, there's all kinds of things that you can do, and you can be anonymous. You can be an unknown person, right? You can call a church. Like, there's all these things that you can do. So you can be anonymous and try that. Like, try whatever feels okay to you, But there's no shame in struggling. Every person on the planet struggles. I cannot say that enough. Like, we're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. And there's no shame in struggling. None at all. And that's why I'm here today, because it's hard. It's really, life is hard. And then the second thing I want to say is to get help. Like, if you need it, like if it's something big, it's okay to, like, we're just people and we have our lives and we have our knowledge. Most people don't know a lot about whether it's mental health or physical health. Like, we haven't studied that. Like, you know what? We call a plumber when we need plumbing help. We call an electrician when we need electrical help. Human beings are a million more times complicated than plumbers or electricians. So if we're overwhelmed or we can't figure out life or we can't understand what's happening, or something feels too big to us, get some help. Like, call a crisis line, or call a counseling center, or a doctor, or, like, there's so many places to get help these days. And it's really crazy. Hi, Emily. It really doesn't make sense to sit at home and think that we can figure it out. Like, there's no way I can figure out certain things in my life. There's been lots of times in my life where I've had situations that have come up that I'm like, whoa, this is way more than I can handle. This is way bigger than me or what my knowledge base is. I'm going to go out and I'm going to find some help for myself. I'm going to find some help for my family. I'm going to find some help for my extended family. Like, that is such a healthy approach. And I just want you to know that you can do that. You have permission to do that. And there's nothing wrong with you that you can't figure out these huge life challenges that we get thrown at us, that are tremendous, and over our capacity and over our knowledge. Not only just over our knowledge, but our capacity to, like, take it in and understand it and, like, even know what to do with it. We get confused, we get overwhelmed, we can't think clearly. That's normal. Like, really, that happens all the time. It can lead us into depression, it can lead us into anxiety, it can lead us into all kinds of things. And it's okay to ask for help when we have these big things going on. It's okay to ask for help if we have depression. It's okay to ask for help if we have anxiety. Like, that it's not, doesn't make sense for us to think that we can handle that on our own, because we just can't. And there's so many resources out there. And just think, there's so many resources out there that, they're out there for a reason, because people need them. And they're not going away. They're getting to be more and more resources. And so they're there for a reason, because people are using them. And one of the things that I've always thought about that has helped me a lot, hi David, is that when I need extra resources, when I need extra support, when I need counseling or something, and sometimes it's not that I need counseling. Sometimes I need to talk to an expert. I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this problem. Give me some ideas. What the thought in my mind that has helped me for years and years and years is, I'm sure I'm not the worst case. Like, I know my life might be crazy in the moment. I know things might be upside down, but I'm guessing I'm probably not the worst case in America. And it gives some levity to the situation too. But it helps me to, like, okay, this person's probably had worse. I'm probably not the worst in the world. And so I'm just going to lay it out there. And boy, has that helped me a lot. It's just helped me to say to myself, like, it's okay. Okay, like, there's no shame in this. Like, I can do this. I can reach out, because I can't be expected to do it all. Like, and as a woman, that happens to us all the time, where we get into this role of we're expected to handle everything, and we can't. Like, that's just an untruth. It's something that's not real. It's just not real. It's not the way it's supposed to be. So I just urge you, there's people on here, and I know people struggle in life, and I see it all the time. I see it in my work constantly, and I worked in residential treatment, and I've worked in healthcare and mental health and all kinds of things, and I see it all the time, and I see the shame that comes with it, and I see the fear of asking for help, and I just want to encourage people. Me, as a professional, I have to ask for help, right? And I need to do that, and I'm in a situation right now where I'm doing that. And so, and I'm not the worst case, and I'm sure you're not either. So if you need help, please reach out. Please reach out for that. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Please give me your comments. Let me know if this is helpful to you. And please feel free to share this too with loved ones maybe that might need to hear this too. Yes. So thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye.